turn for Eloise and Penelope's friendship really happens in episode 6, but you can see the layup in episode 5. Eloise has essentially given Penelope an ultimatum and said that she needs to come clean about Colin about the truth about Lady Whistledown, that Penelope is Lady Whistledown. And she says she needs to tell Colin before midnight at their engagement party, because after that, it's really hard to go back from the marriage. And throughout all of episode 5, and to a degree episode 6, Eloise's character is going through a very big emotional journey, because she is realizing just how difficult it is to tell the truth about Lady Whistledown and to carry the Whistledown secret. But you can see all of these emotions suddenly warring with a new betrayal, because Eloise is reeling from the fact that Penelope never told her that she loved her brother. And we can argue back and forth about whether or not Eloise should have actually noticed that Penelope was in love with her brother, but I have just come to the conclusion that the Bridgertons are just wildly unobservant. They cannot see anything really beyond themselves and their immediate circle at times, and Colin is ironically the most observant, I think, of the Bridgertons, other than potentially Benedict, but Benedict's in his own little world at the moment, and Hyacinth, but Hyacinth isn't really old enough to have much of an impact yet. Otherwise, it's Colin who is the most observant, and even then, an absolute idiot most of the time. So Eloise didn't know that Penelope liked Colin, and so this revelation is very shocking to her, and it hits her hard, and she does start to question her own friendship with Penelope, wondering whether or not Penelope used her, which we know that Penelope did not use her. We know that the friendship was true, but for Eloise, this is a fresh wound, and so she's going through all the motions, and she's overthinking, and she's wondering if everything was a lie, because this massive thing, originally the Lady Whistledown secret, was a lie. So as much as I myself rolled my eyes at Eloise as she used me, I know she didn't use her. But still, I understand where Eloise is coming from. And I think we can all understand where Eloise is coming from. When there's a big betrayal, you do start to, catastrophize and wonder if everything was a lie. And while Eloise is reeling, she gives Penelope this ultimatum. And she says that you have to tell Colin. And then at the end of that deadline, Cressida Cowper comes out and announces that she herself is Lady Whistledown. And it's after this that Eloise is given the chance to tell Colin the truth herself. And she can't do it. Because for the first time, she starts to see what Penelope has been seeing. She sees how besotted Colin is. She sees how in love Colin is and how much he hates Lady Whistledown. And those two things cannot coexist at the moment. And Eloise realizes that the betrayal that she felt when she found out Penelope was Lady Whistledown will be 10 times worse for Colin, and she can't tell him. And I've always said that Penelope was a character who saw things in black and white, and this is partly due to her privilege and partly due to her sheltered upbringing, but either way, she can really only see things from her perspective. And so it's incredibly clever that the only time she can actually understand Penelope's perspective is when she herself is in Penelope's shoes. It is very hard to forgive someone for something if you do not understand their motives for their actions. And I think that Eloise understood Penelope's want to be Lady Whistledown. She understood why Penelope liked being Lady Whistledown and liked writing. She might not have understood the entirety of it. She might not have understood the love of gossip, but she understood the love of wanting your own power and your own dream and purpose in the world. But what she could not understand for the life of her was why Penelope kept it a secret, especially a secret from her, up until now. But the moment that she understands Penelope, the moment that she truly sees Penelope, because she has been put in Penelope's shoes, that's kind of the turning point for them. They start to act a little bit more like a team. They're less catty with each other. They start to confide in each other again. And you can see this all in episode 6. And as painful as it has been to watch them in this situation and to watch them go through this, I also think it is a genuinely good depiction of betrayal within friendship. And if Penelope and Eloise get through this, they will be stronger than ever.